And here we are. And here we are. Is everybody unmuted? Let me unmute you. Okay. All right.
I'm unmuted.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Paranormal Investigation. And this is going to be awesome tonight. So, welcome. I'll be your ghost for this evening. Enter at your own risk. Okay, so I just want to say this is awesome. I'm going to put up this little thing here. Oh, no, it covers them. I'll read it real quick. Tonight we investigate a property in Arizona that has a plethora of both protective and malevolent energies in and surrounding this home that belongs to Miss Wolf Hummingbird. Wolf, I am so excited that you were able to make it tonight. This is going to be great. Well,
I appreciate the help.
Well, welcome. So we have Amber, lovely Amber here with us. She's going to help us out with the investigation. And I do have to put this disclaimer up for paranormal entertainment purposes only. Okay, we got some people coming in the chat already. I love it. And I hate that my banners are hiding Wolf's face. I'm going to take that down real quick. All right. So what I would like to do is, first of all, thank you everybody for joining us, joining in the chat. I'm trying to do many things at one time. So tonight we have with us Wolf Hummingbird. What I'm going to do is say hi to people in the chat. That way it gives a chance for more people to come in, because I don't want anybody missing this story. This is a great story here.
I'm excited to hear it. I haven't even heard it yet.
All right. So we have Heather here. Thanks for coming, Heather. She's got her cards out ready to go. And she says, hello, Wolf Hummingbird. Okay. And then we have Miss Tarot D. I'm so happy to see you here. I'm glad you were able to make it. I hope work is being kind to you. She just went back to work after a long break, a healing break. And Nancy's here. Yay!
Hi, Nancy.
I was so afraid it was movie night. It still may be, right, Nancy? Movie night with her son. I love it. Debbie's here. Hey, everyone. Hemping, waving, hemping, waving, hemping, waving. Oh, I love that. Okay, and Michelle's here. Michelle is my sister from another mister. So happy she's here. And Peter J. Watts. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Peter.
Thank you for coming. I hope you're going to use your cards tonight, because I think they'll be very, very useful tonight. And then Joe G's here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Joe G. Thanks for coming. What else do we have? We have my chats jumping. We have Flowing here. Thank you for coming. I'm excited about this. This is all, I love it. Hey, chatters. We have a great chat group. And I love that everybody joins in. Howdy, Gerald. Listening a bit for your appointment on the top of the hour. Well, I appreciate you listening in. Thank you so much. This is going to be really exciting. Let's see. Let me see if I caught up a little bit. I think I'm caught up a little bit. Awesome. Peter has this awesome oracle deck, Wolf, that is very shamanic and American Indian-ish, and it's very powerful oracle deck. So I'll be very excited to see how that works into play tonight, because it's been great in other investigations. Yes, hashtag best chatters. All right, so we've got several people in here. So let me give a little bit of a background. So I was on Sun Psychic Jean's channel doing readings with her one day, and Wolf pops in and she asks about the paranormal activity on her property. And it was it was a very unexpected question, because usually we're getting questions about love, money, the future, and here comes Wolf with this, why is there so much activity and what do they want? And I'm just like, this is me. I got this. And so then she reached out to me through the Ethernet. So she emailed me, and she emailed me a little bit of her story, and it is so fascinating. I just can't wait to get into it. I don't know. I've got pictures for you guys and everything. So I'm so excited. I almost don't know where to start. But I will start by, first of all, Amber, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I love Amber on these investigations. So before we get started, once again, disclaimer for paranormal entertainment purposes only. We don't want to step on anybody's toes. So, Wolf, would you like to tell us a little bit about why you contacted me?
Pardon, I couldn't hear you.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about why you contacted me?
Well, when we first moved into this property, the first night here, it sounded like somebody was banging on the bedroom window. My son jumped up. We jumped up thinking something had broken or fallen. And that began the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
Now,
so you get up and find nothing?
No, there was nothing. We were doing a bit of an earth update here, and somebody came up to my window and they went, made that psst sound. Hey, we're here. I want your attention. Which kind of makes me angry when somebody does that. So my first instinct, I grabbed my gun, walked out, and there was nobody there. But it's been going strong ever since.
Oh, wow.
I do have a fear that I will not go in.
Really? Okay, so you also told me that you've tried to find help before, right?
Yeah, I contacted Dead Files, and they were going to come, and you have to do a video and telling them why you need help. Well, they gave me a call and said, did you guys have a TV on when you were doing your videos? Absolutely not. I don't watch a lot of TV. Because you could hear, like, at the end of what Tana had done, it was, yes, help my woofie. And so, this was perfectly loud.
So you think an entity was reaching out, trying to ask them to help you?
Yes. They wanted my help, yes.
Yeah.
I got on a video off a trail cam. Wolf, please save my life.
So on it's the trail cam, right? That's what you heard on the trail cam.
Yes, Wolf saved my life.
Wolf saved my life.
Huh. Can I ask a few questions just to get a little bit of background?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's really great to meet you, Wolf, and both of you. I'm really excited to hear about your whole experience. So we said, just because some people are asking, we said this is in Arizona. You're in Arizona?
Forgive me, I forgot to mention that.
The Mesa?
Yeah, Arizona. I'm in actually a town called Douglas.
Douglas, Arizona.
Okay, awesome. And so because I'm just jumping into this now, I might be missing a lot of it, but when did this whole thing start? Did you just move to a house, or you lived here and it started?
Yeah, on the same day. But this was 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in November.
Oh, okay. So it started almost immediately when you moved into this house.
Yes, and I have my way of communicating with them. Some of them was in a town where I lived in called Reserve, New Mexico. And we went.
Yeah, I was just going to say, tell them where you moved from.
Yeah, moved from reserve, and they followed me here.
Oh, so you were experiencing this before in the place before you moved to this one.
But since I've been here, there's been a lot more show up.
More.
And I mean, a lot more.
And
they finally.
I think they came and joined the party.
Pardon?
I think your New Mexico entities came to join the party of your Arizona entities.
And my other question is, when did this all start? Like the very first paranormal experience that you had with these visitors?
In New Mexico, it was probably about 3 weeks into it.
Into moving to your new house in New Mexico?
Mexico, yes.
So 3 weeks before you moved to Arizona, or 3 weeks after you moved to New Mexico?
Yes.
After you moved in. Okay.
As I had staying at the, she had nowhere to go. Really by
Okay.
some left, and then so hard to the ground.
Okay, we're going in and out here. And you lived on a reservation, correct?
What was that?
Oh no, let's not have this happen.
My
It's probably we have issues.
Communication issues.
The energies are strong there. Okay, so we'll have them pop back in.
We'll have them come back in, but in the meantime, because I know that you spoke with them already.
Yes, I was just going to tell you. Yeah, I was just going to give you a little rundown.
Yeah, give us a rundown.
Yeah, so she said that you know, when she's had experiences when she was a little girl as well, but she moved to New Mexico on a reservation, and here she comes. Maybe we got a white stage here. Shall we try it again? Can you hear me? I might have to tell the story. Can you hear me, dear?
barely waking up.
Barely? Okay. Yeah, I guess your internet is being a little funky. And we were talking just fine until we went live, so that's interesting.
Started about the story, and just out of curiosity, while we're talking about this story, I'm just gonna put on this stuff because this will be that's supposed to be when I turn it on. I just want to see if I'm picking up anything here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have it out on my table. It's beeping, but maybe that's the area.
Well, this will be a good time. Yeah. This will be a good time for me to call in the protection. Hello. Usually before we start reading and stuff, we'll call in the protection, but I'll call it
like
in now.
guards. I think they want to talk to us.
Oh my
God.
It's
my car.
Oh, your cards. All right. So even though this is for entertainment purposes only, I still like to call in protection because, you know, people play with Ouija boards and we know what happens, you know. So
that has never gone off. I actually shut it off because it's just going off like crazy.
We'll see if they'll come back in and then I'll call in protection. Hello, are you there? Is anybody? Well, before we started, I started feeling something other than my guides.
And I'm totally, I can't find things that are supposed to be right here. So I'm going to read some stuff while they get in here. I'm going to do my own little thinging back here. My little stuff that we got going on here.
And it's Friday the 13th, so we can expect some bumps in the road, right? All right, I'm going to call in the protection real quick. Okay, So I do this before I go on live anyways, but I want to do it for everybody who's in the chat. I call in the infinite intelligence of the white light of protection to protect me, my guest, Wolf, her sister, Anna. Am I correct, Anna? We have Amber and everybody in the chat.
Hear you.
The internet is very slow.
Yeah. So we just have a slow connection. So
I can
I
go
just
chat your thing. YouTube.
you can do that.
I can't.
We can try. All right. So apparently I'm not supposed to call in protection. I do. I call in this white light of protection surround me and each one of my visitors, my friends in chat, each one of their homes, their sacred spaces, their guides. May we also have protection from lower energy beings and that we are kept safe and sound through this investigation. It is so, it is so, it is so. Okay, so Tony just popped in. Let's say hi to a couple other people before we get into more conversations.
So I really want to hear this story.
Yeah,
Fill
so
us
let me
in while we're trying to get them back because this is just going off. The other one is flickering. If I pick it up. Whoa.
So is Joe G 60 miles east of Nautilus? No, Joe G's with Peter and she doesn't live with them. Fatima came in. I can't find you, but I see people saying hi. I was wondering if Tony would be able to make it. It's quite late there, but that's okay. And then Odelia's here. And then Wolf's internet. Oh, I just removed them. Let's try to add them again. Okay, so let me just see who else is here. Aho, Ashe, Smudge It, Smudge Lit. Okay, so I too was going to do some smudge. And then, of course, my air conditioner just kicked on. But I do know much of the story, so I might just start telling the story.
Yeah, tell us the story, because obviously something's going on.
Yes. So when Wolf connected with me, she was telling me she's trying to get help and she can't find anyone to help her. And I said I would try. And I gave her a reading on the property. It was very interesting. The energies that I got are both protective and malevolent. And I used the Heindel Tarot. Mm-hmm. And I actually got the energies of shapeshifters on her property as well. So I didn't want to call them skinwalkers or they're otherworldly beings. But it all started right away. She would hear noises in the night, but she also hears noises out in the property. And there's some areas that she won't go to, and the animals will stay away. And let me just go through my notes here.
And what's really interesting to me is like finding the point when it started. And I know you said that she, oh, thank you, Hershey. You said that it started, or she said, excuse me, that she had experiences when she was young, or you said that, however.
Yeah, she had some intuitive experiences when she was young.
However, this whole thing seems to have started 3 weeks after she moved to New Mexico.
Right.
And then once she came to Arizona, it
was immediate.
Intensified. Is that the idea?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And she's picked up stuff on her trail cam, including Wolf Saved Me.
Right.
Like an EVP.
Right. She's picked up a lot of EVPs. As a matter of fact, on the investigation that you were with me the last time, and you heard Mommy.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
She has a spirit named David that said, I apologize to her. I didn't mean to startle her. So she seems to have her talk box on a lot. So she, I think maybe I should go ahead and show some pictures maybe.
Yeah, we want to see the picture. I also want to get a feel for it. See
Yeah.
if something starts.
Right, tingling and stuff like that. Also, she said some beings, they say that they have talked to her. They said that they're trapped in somewhat of a doorway, but they feel they're still alive and they don't like to be referred to as dead or passed on. And they told her that someday they will get out and she will be able to see them. You know, she never told me why she moved to Arizona, Nancy. All right, so Wolf is in chat now under Michael Saunders. She's using her brother's YouTube account. So let me I'm going to add to the stage here the first picture she showed me. I wish I can get that bigger for everybody, but in this image, you'll see in front of her face is an orb. And I got really curious about this orb, and I wish I can enlarge it. Is there a way I can enlarge it?
Yeah, can you send it to me in Facebook chat?
Let me.
I'll do what I can to enlarge it and like really get in there. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you.
So I was really drawn to this. Maybe I can just share screen. Let me see if that works. I think it'll be the same thing. Oh, of course not. Okay. Let me send it to you.
Yeah, while you're talking, I'll do some stuff with the pictures and see if I could really get in there.
Okay. Anyway, so I was drawn to this one orb because it looked like there was a little face in it. So I was, you know, kind of laughing. I'm like, oh, let me see if there's a face in this thing. I can't find you, Amber. Hang on. I can't find you in my messenger. There you are. Okay. Pause for one moment to see if she can get this here. Everybody make fun of me. Open. Cougar. Open. Open. And, okay, let's see if that works. Okay. So when I opened it, make sure I didn't lose everybody. When I opened it and I enlarged it, I saw a cougar's face in it. So I had told Wolf about what I saw, and she told me that that one of the entities is named Jasmine, and she has a panther animal totem, and she's the one that contacts her a lot. And she said she was reading that my message out loud about me seeing this, and she said that Jasmine responded and that she was happy that I caught on to that. Do you see it? Did it come through?
Oh, I got it. Yeah, you just keep talking and I'm listening, and I'm going to do something with that.
Okay. So let me see if I can get some more up here real quick.
I'm also looking because I want to see all those pictures and see what I could see.
Okay, so, all right. So we have a lot of orb pictures. Let's get that open, see if I can bring that up. Here it comes. All right. So here's some orbs that are all around her. A lot of orb activity.
Okay.
Bunch. So I'm gonna just go through a few slides right now.
Yeah, and I see. Also, if you could send me that one after you go through the few slides, because while we're doing this investigation, I'm gonna play with these pictures a little to see if I could pick up some. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I could send the whole file to you. Probably not. But this is clearly we've got some, or you can't see my cursor. There's some perfectly round orbs all over the place. And then, you know, there might be some dust in there, but I'm really seeing something inside some of the orbs.
Oh yeah.
Like they're little beans or something in there. Let me get some more up here. We also have some ectoplasm here. Wait, let me do that one next. Get that up here.
Well, let me see.
Okay.
Wow. We've got major activity here.
We have major activity. So
and it's all very close to her.
Yeah, they're always close to her. So she knows, and then through my reading as well, that and was the flash on Peter's asking Wolf, was the flash on when we were taking because I was there. Was the flash on when you were taking pictures? I'm curious as well, because I want to, you know, take my own pictures and see what comes up. So I have an orb up close too. So let me get that out there.
I just want to see.
What's the book? What's the babe?
I mean, that is my detect. Like, it's never
Right.
goes off like this. Like, this is, I shut it off because it won't stop. Oh, now it stopped. But if I point it towards the picture, like away.
Well, here, point it towards that one.
Not too close to the computer because the computers do set them off. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this is a separate picture.
This is this is different.
Yeah, now it started going off again. So that
now, I didn't download every picture she sent me because
wow.
we'd be here all night. But that to me is one of the most impressive. It's almost looking like a white hawk to me.
I got chills. So this entity was flying around. Yeah, like it's, I'm going off here. This is okay. I agree with sacred soul connections. That's actually what I wanted to say. So I actually I agree with you. Sacred soul connection. I want to read that because that is true. This lady's fully open at the moment to spirit. Seems like a full infestation of spirit. I agree.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, if there was not one but several portals on, I agree. And I'm feeling, I'm also feeling already what I started to pick up was like a very strong emotional connection that's holding them together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I believe there's several. It's almost like in the movie, the Poltergeist, when there was one evil entity holding the other ones back. They can't go pass through the light. And she also has very good protective spirits as well. Okay, let me get some more here. Okay, so let's talk about the so Wolf, can you tell us a little bit about Jasmine and how you became to know Jasmine? Because Jasmine seems to be the most prevalent. Okay, I got some. What's my picks too? All right, so I got some missed photos here. Waiting for that to download. Here we go. All right, this is in her bedroom. And
okay, let me see.
So I saw a person in this mist that I saw in a picture she showed me that was outside her window. And now I see it in this mist.
Okay.
If you'll notice up by the curtains up higher, there, you can see a face.
I'm feeling, since I don't have the box with me, I'm going on my full feelings. I'm feeling on my right side, above my eye to my hand, some kind of pain with this one. Some kind of pain, like some kind of sharp something. This thing hurts.
Right.
It hurts.
It's almost like a wound to the head. Do you have it? What side are you feeling it on?
My right.
Oh, never mind then.
Here to my hand. Like it literally just started even into my teeth.
Right. Miss Tarot D, I'll show you some pictures in a moment. Yes, some have caused harm. At one time, she had an electrician, I believe it was an electrician, if I'm wrong, Wolf, roof repair. And this person did some work and then came down and told Wolf that he was going to give her somebody else's number, that he's not coming back, or he can't work here, and he left her.
You had your back scratched to this one, in this particular instance. I got a lot of stuff happening here, like some kind of taste.
Okay, so I'm
Peppery taste.
My head's tingling. It's just all right. So let me show the back scratches then.
It does beep when you turn on, so that wasn't that. Let's just see.
All right. Here's the one. I have two different pictures to show you of her back scratches.
By the way, we might be able to communicate with this today since it's going so. Wow.
So there's one picture.
It went silent to the scratch. That's interesting.
Yeah. And then I'll bring up the other one. So yeah, so that was the electrician, and they didn't want him there. So whatever they did.
Did you not want the electrician there? Oh my goodness. I have never seen such a.
Yeah. So there was other pictures, but they're very similar. So I just put those up. These look like very sharp. They look like knives. Yeah.
Wow. Those are knives?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying they look like they were knives.
No, I mean, my thing is beeping off as soon as you said those look like knives.
I'm getting tingles all over right now.
Whoa. Like a whipping. Yes. Oh my God.
Whipping. There you go. Whipping. Good.
Oh my God. It is like he was being punished.
Oh my God. So that could very well be one of your
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so chat's jumping. Okay, so it's very interesting that I pulled up in my cards
because
it's just going wild, right?
Faster. This is going wild. I've never seen it do this. In fact, I usually think like it doesn't work because it never does anything. Right. I have to shut it off so we could talk. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. So so about the skinwalker. So when I did a reading for her, and I didn't even say in the one picture of the I think it was this one. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I remember I circled it. So in this picture, I don't see in the mirror, you see like a reddish light. And to the right of that, it looks like a pole.
And the blue light.
So the blue light is her computer screen.
Okay. Computer screen. All right. That's good.
Okay. And so, oh my gosh, which one was it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me open this one. So in the next picture she gave me, I saw a face that wasn't there, and it's pretty much the same picture. And so I circled them. Let me get rid of this thing. Hang on. Mel, this is in Arizona. Okay, so this blue circle is where I see a face that wasn't there in the image that she shot right before this one. And the green circle is where I could have sworn I saw a little impish beings that, oh, if I can find the card in the deck, that
Okay, I could see that.
were almost
What you're telling.
same. I'll try to send you that one so if you can enlarge it. So that's with the face.
So here's the craziest thing. Like, as you're talking to me, I am trying to enlarge that.
Uh-huh.
And it's not being able to
Yeah, I didn't
Not
think
the
they would
pictures?
translate well, but you know. All right, I'm sending you this one to see if you can enlarge it.
I'll try it a different way. I'll try a
Okay.
different tool. Let's see what-
But if I can find the card, that might have been it. Anyways, one of the cards I drew, I was asking about the malevolent energies, and they're almost the same exact image, and where it was in the cards that I saw in this photo. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I don't want to remove me. Then we got to start investigating. All right. See these little images?
Let me go
They're
back.
almost
Watching now.
bat-like. And it's almost the same exact way I saw these two are in that mirror that is in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. Oh, wrong picture. Anyway.
So, Wolf, could you tell us like what was happening in that picture with that entity that looks like a jellyfish around you? Like, what were you experiencing in this picture? That's what I'm curious about.
Peter said, I pulled a spiritual warrior. You are facing tough choices. Remember the teachings of the bear. And I'll mention that bear in one moment, Peter. Making connections, serving others, communicating needs, uncovering truth and love is unconditional. So another image I saw in the mirror, and I couldn't make up my mind. It was shape-shifting. It was like a bear, then yet it was a wolf. That was like a bear with a wolf's face. And so that's interesting that came up. Yeah, so this is what I want to do later on, is try to figure out what we can do for a wolf. She's had shamans out there trying to cleanse the property.
No, it's not the property. It's you that they're attached to.
Well, I feel it's both, Amber. Where are we? Let me get us back up here. I lost us.
You've been nervous that night. I agree that there are obviously portals and they're very active activities, but I think there's something that draws you to those areas.
Well, it's funny you say that, because one of them told her that they brought her to that property.
Yeah. There's
so
like
that'll be one of my questions tonight. Yeah. I know, Tony.
So we had a very loud sound, and over recording got the name Diablo. Did you get it? Did you get it that
the same night?
The same night with that jellyfish like thing, or that was just, I think you said that you had felt nervous that night.
Chat is jumping. Yeah, when she had felt nervous that night, those images were taken. And yeah, they said they brought her here. Oh, wait, there we go. All right. So.
Yes.
So yeah, so she has a daughter. She has a son, I believe, who has autism, and she calls him her blue rose. And I was saying that the entities were drawn to her light or his light. I can't remember which one. I'm sorry. Wolf, can you put which one has autism? Candy's here. Hey, Candy.
Hi, Candy.
So
You.
she said they said we lived on this land before, and that's why they brought her there. Yeah. So I believe the light of this little girl, or her child, anyways, let's just say her child, whom she calls her blue rose. Bye, Peter.
Bye, Peter.
I'm sorry you can't stay. I would have loved to have these cards during investigation. But thank you for popping in. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. So the blue rose is one of the trapped. Mike and Andrew. So are those spirits you say are autistic or neurologically challenged? I don't know how else to say it. Oh, her daughter has CP. So I felt in the reading I gave that this one entity is very protective over her daughter. And I feel they're very protected, although these entities do like to cause harm. Neurodivergent, thank you. Misty, thank you. And I'll give 2 more pictures and let's start investigating. So I was telling her I felt like there was some shapeshifter energies. I didn't want to use the word skinwalkers, but she told me that she believes there are skinwalkers there. So we have this footprint she took on her property. Like that. Let me get rid of some of these pictures because they're taking everything. They're taking up all the space. Oh, I didn't show you the other mist. Hang on. Let's go back to that mist. Okay, so this mist showed up, and as it moved, it changed. Let me get back to my computer here. Mist, show mist picks 2. Here it is. Here we go. It got darker as it passed.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I just want to test this again.
Yeah. While you test, I'm going to get the footprint. So,
that just keeps happening, and this literally never happens to me. I will sit here and try all different, and then it goes faster.
No, it's faster. Oh my God.
Let's see if we could communicate with
I
them.
was just gonna say, let's pull cards on this one, because my top of my head is tingling right now.
Whenever I face it this way, let me just see if I face it, but no, it doesn't matter how far back. Okay, just stop. Stop. Could we communicate with you? No, it's just going. Maybe if I face it up for a minute. That's really weird. So when I face it in the direction of these photos, it just goes off.
All right, let's get the energies going here.
So when I face it up, it goes away. But if I point it in this direction towards the photos, it goes off. Wow. Crazy. Yep.
So interesting enough, I pulled the 8 of Stones, and it says knowledge. So these entities for sure have had a lot of knowledge for her. Cat's just jumping. Aeon. Okay. All right, let's get back to here. All right. Okay, so I got it's the Eight of Stones is about knowledge in this deck. It's the Heindel Tarot. And it's funny because this is very deserty. Let me get bigger here. The card is very desert-like in the images. Lots of stone, but there's a bubble in it. So in wondering about this bubble, I get this, look, there's a child inside, like an embryo in this. So this is considered, that's not the world card. This is the judgment card. Oh, and I don't know if you're anywhere near the Grand Canyon, but here is, but I was almost wondering if there's division in the land itself where the more malevolent, wait, okay, so come to think of it, Wolf told me a story where there's almost like this line that no, they don't want to pass or they can't pass. If that's correct, Wolf. Let me show you. One of the footprints she said she found. Now, that's 3 toes. Reminds me of a raptor.
Yeah.
You know, in fairness, it could be a lot of things. It almost looks like 3 different indentations of something. Oh, look above. That shadow almost looks like a heart. Right above it, to the right side of it. And here's another one. And she said she contacted wildlife. They came in, or she showed them the pictures. They don't know of any animal that could have made these pictures. So again, for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. It's too much activity.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and one more. There's one more picture. Go ahead. While
I feel, this is my feeling, and this is also what I'm pulling from here, is I feel that there is an emotional connection between you and these entities around you from all different levels. Someone said low level. Yeah, like all different levels. Like it's a whole bunch of mixed stuff. And I feel like once you get enough of it going, it's like a snowball. It's like a momentum. And I feel that maybe you're forming like an emotional relationship with these things. Like you're getting attached. Like, oh, it's so-and-so or it's so-and-so. Like they're almost becoming like friends or I feel like this emotional connection to them. And this is what is keeping them and drawing them near you. And like I said, like once enough of that energy is around you, it becomes like a snowball or like a stronger magnet. And right now it's drawing more and more to you. I do think as well, I agree with you, Ginger, that these places are also very natural. They are naturally active, magnetic, or whatever you want to call it. And on top of it, you're being attracted to those places. Like you're ending up in those places because you're on that same kind of energy. There's some kind of like emotional attachment between you. So, it is, yeah, Michelle said the more energy you give them, the stronger they become. Yes, that's exactly what I feel is happening.
Right. Yeah. Well, I had Sacred Soul Connections. Thank you for coming. I had this conversation with Wolf, and that's when she told me they don't think they're gone. They think they're still alive. So I want to just go through with Nancy. Two of Swords, then the Moon, then the Devil, and the Devil is bound. So I would like to start asking some questions that I had written down, and then oh, for what I couldn't find the picture. I must not have turned it into PDF form. She walked out going to her sacred circle, healing circle, and there was X's all around the property, about a mile radius that there were X's circling in a circle on her property. So she doesn't know where they came from. All right, so I want to start pulling some questions.
Yeah. I just got one more thing to add as we're going to pull the questions. Is just I feel like they're taking energy from you, like they're taking, and because this is the Earth. This is the Earth coin. I mean, the Earth their coin, their element of Earth, is that it's almost like drawing from your sustenance, your heavier, more denser part of your energy, and that could be affecting you physically. You know, you might have some weird health issues going on. I don't know.
Okay. Right. Yeah. And they seem to, when she has visitors, definitely let people know if they like them or not. Tappings, you know, a smack in the face. I think it hit somebody in the face at one time, right, Wolf? Somebody got a slap in the face. I don't know if you want to divulge that one. Okay. Yeah, the worst thing you can do is be emotionally attached. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to start pulling some questions, and Wolf has some questions herself, so we'll just kind of on and off. Since you moved to that land, I just want to know, because I want to know about New Mexico as well. So let's start with that. And I don't have that question typed in, but let's ask about the energies that may have come with her from New Mexico.
Okay.
So,
and I want to ask you also, Wolf, if you could put in the chat, like, was there an event or something interesting that happened right before this all started? Did you go somewhere interesting? Did you buy or inherit something interesting? Or was there a trauma, and you don't have to tell me what it was, that happened right before this all started? A purchase, a trip, you went somewhere, or were with someone that was unstable?
Okay.
Nothing. Was there something in the house when you moved in there?
Yes, somebody got slapped, and she got, Wolf said she got slapped. They told her they slapped her because she was lying. Was there ever a spirit board in the house, Wolf? No. Oh, that's right. She wanted to know. Okay. All right. So I just want to know what energies were with Wolf before she moved to Arizona. So you can pull 1 to 3 cards, or whichever, however many you're led to. She won't allow spirit boards near her. So, all right.
So what energy came with her? Is that the question?
What energies followed her from New Mexico? What type of energies followed her?
Oh, this is so weird. Look what I pulled. Look what I pulled.
Oh, interesting. Because she was drawn to go to Arizona.
Yeah, that's that whole pull, like with the
Yeah.
tide and the moon and being led in that direction. I feel like, yeah, I agree that there's part of the story missing, or maybe you don't, or maybe she doesn't realize part of the story. I feel like it happened somewhere, like maybe even you left something and that energy picked something up on your way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's something that made you suddenly like attracted to these areas, that made your energy like resonate. I wish I could ask more questions.
I know you can. So I got. Hang on.
While you're doing that, I just want to see if it's still going.
Let me do something real quick.
Looks
Let
like
me
it
just
is
do this real quick. Just the question. Okay. All right. So I got. What did I get? Two of Wands, Dominion. Now I've always said, for me, the Two of Wands is the card, a portal card. So, but to use that as the energies that followed her, I think with your card, she was led through a portal to as she left New Mexico. I'm pulling all the earth cards as well. It's interesting. So I got the 10 of stones, richness. So, but to answer the questions, what energy she brought, I'm going to think on that one. In this image is an orb.
That's true. It looks just like the one in the picture, actually.
Yeah. So I think that's the energy she brought with her, was that orb, not necessarily the 10 of stones energy.
Lots of twos. Interesting.
Okay. So I want to know, where did it, yep, here we go. Okay. I want to know, why did they bring Wolf to this property? Because she said they said this to her, that they brought her there.
Okay. I pulled the sun, and I really think that it's exactly what she said, that these entities, whether they were alive before or not, or I don't know what they are, because there's a lot of that side that I don't understand. So I'm not going to pretend to understand. But there are different density entities that I know. And I don't know what these are. But I do know that they seem to be attracted to her light or her heat, really. I'm using it almost like a metaphor, her heat, in that they get a sense of the physical world or being alive through her. And I think they want to stay very close to her because they can get some sort of sensation out of her or something. I feel like it's like that. Like they're touching. That's what's touch her. They want to feel energy coming off her. They want to like eat. Like that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Because from what we've been hearing all these years, it's cold on some places are cold on the other side. When they haven't gone through the light, there's like a cold place. I had picked up that she was brought there because she can help heal the land and help some of those who've crossed over. And that's actually the question where she's like, they don't believe that they're dead. But why did you bring? I got the 7 of Cups. So this says illusions. So Then I got the Six of Cups. So let me try to put the two together here. So Wolf mentioned that they said they've been there before. So some sort of reincarnation, wanting to touch base, stupid word, reconnect with her energy. There's that orb again.
You know what? And I'm getting this very strong feeling. I don't know if I believe they reincarnated.
Okay.
Like on that. Like I for some reason, like sometimes I do, like I hear this, oh, you were born there before, you're connected to.
Right.
I feel like there's lies. Like that's also where I feel like they lie. Ooh. Did you hear that sound in the background?
Yeah. That could be part of the illusion.
I'm putting on my light.
Oh. And I got the Six of Swords. You know, that's the movement, moving away. You weren't meant to be in New Mexico. You were meant to be in Arizona, and they were helping you move away from there. And this says science, interestingly enough. So I don't know. Ooh, there's a face in there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That looks similar to the face I saw in that one image, that shadow.
Absolutely.
I'm getting a real tingling on this side right now. Science. You don't know anything about science, do you, Wolf? They said they once lived there in another lifetime.
Michelle got river movement, invocation, ceremony, and I pulled temperance. Like if you're just looking at the water and the cups, the vessel, that you have a vessel. I mean, I'm just looking at what they pulled. It's all going together.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at what Miss Tarot D said.
I feel like they really wanted to be in a physical vessel. And I agree that it's like a hitchhiker kind of thing.
She's a volcanologist. Were you meant to go there to study the land and the energies in the land?
Okay, that's interesting. You've gone to physical volcanoes, different places? That's interesting, and that's radiative, like the sun.
The heat thing you're talking about. I found it. Okay. Charity, there has to be a cord or a connection cutting between the two, and the rest will follow.
So, Wolf, did you visit an unusual place?
Many countries.
Okay, I think you've been picking them up along the way.
Yeah.
And I think that they gained so much momentum in being around you that at first, you couldn't notice them. But after a while, I think that they got enough energy from you and they amassed enough energy, and now they're able to manifest more.
Right. That's fascinating.
And then they probably, because they will speak to you, they will put idea. I mean, they're within the mental realm.
Yeah. And that's where that Seven of Cups comes in.
Yeah, go here, go there. We want you to go there because maybe that land had the right amount of energy for them to manifest even more.
Right.
That's what I think is happening.
Yeah. All right, now I want to ask about the land itself then. What's the overall energy or energies? So I want to pull several cards of the land. I almost feel like, and with that one image, like there's a break in the content, like a fracture. What's it called? Not a ley line. The actual. Oh, help me. Fault line. a fault line that runs, and it's almost like it's a boundary between two different energies. Curious, very curious. Okay, so
I got the overall energy or energies of the land. This one I got stuck, heavy, stuck,
heavy stuff.
earth,
Slow.
earth, close to the earth, stuck.
Interesting. So I'm going to just pull two. I got Ace of Swords in the south. So for me, that's a lot of fluid movement. Even though things are stuck there, it's like a vortex. There's a lot of movement in a vortex, but it's in one spot. And I got the Hermit. So there you go with the stuck energy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sorrow on that land. All right, let me see what the chat's saying real quick. Mm-hmm. They got stuck.
They're stuck.
All right.
That's
Show
really
volcano.
volcano.
Like when the house begins to get cluttered and it becomes so much like a hoarder that you don't know where to start cleaning. That's where Wolf is right now. There's so much going on that she doesn't know where to start. These spirits attached to the land, then they hitchhike. Best one, release them all. So the answer to why bring Wolf, act of love, yes or no expansion through fear, volcanic spirits, Amber. I had that image in my mind of her, and I wouldn't have said it like that, but I like the way she did, this volcanic spirits. You know, there's so much talk about having the underworld. Okay, how did you come up with this number, Wolf?
More than 4,000?
And more comes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Where did you get that number from? I also want to know what gave you that number.
Did they give you the message through the spirit box? Let me take down my banner. Hang on. I can find out.
So they told you just like in your head? Like what was the method that they spoke to you in?
They told me, ask how many. So she asked. Did you use your spirit box with that? Tara D thinks they're lying to you. Yes, through the spirit box. And a recording. Interesting.
Wow. I think in this case, there's too much communication going on.
Because it invites it in.
Yeah, you're giving them a lot of attention and you're forming like connections with them, almost like when you're talking to someone on the internet or you have a long distance relationship. That's what I'm getting out of this, is that you're having too much conversation with them, and it's bringing them closer to here and you closer to them, and them closer to you.
Okay. Okay, well then let's ask if there's any portals on this land. I had felt when I did her reading before that there was at least one portal. And then I pulled the portal card. Let's see if there. Okay, I asked if there was portals, and I hear yes, or I got my yes. So there's definitely. Princess of Wands. Emperor. All right, this is interesting. I got the Princess of Wands, the flute. Maybe the portal is. Have you heard of the portal sometimes have that music or that vibrational energy that could be heard as music? And I got the Emperor as well, which is interesting. It's almost like an atom vibration. Oh, it's almost looked like he's coming from the tree.
I agree, Miss Tarot D. I like a lot of what you all are saying. I'm just not able to type in, but I'm reading it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'm hoping to get a good idea how to move them on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, spirit box and other spiritual tool are the same as the spirit board. I was wondering that myself. You need to close down communication afterwards, or you open the energy bombardment. Yes, do you protect yourself before you start communicating with them and then close that your own little portal? Because I believe you've actually created your own portal within your home by connecting with these beings.
Mm-hmm.
So
especially
I'm wondering,
if you leave that box on for a lot, like just leave it going.
Yeah.
Ongoing conversation with them.
So maybe it's not so much a portal on the land, but she's created a portal.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
And I do believe there's something with the land that with the lines or the magnetics that she led to go there so they could draw more from it. But there are power spots.
Yeah.
But it's mostly, yeah.
All right. Well, let's ask then. So let's ask two different questions. She's got protective energies there. Why? Let's talk about Jasmine. Why is Jasmine there? Jasmine seems to be the one main person she speaks with. So I want to know why Jasmine is there. Jasmine in particular. Interesting. I got the Wheel of Fortune. Cycle. One more. Ooh, and then I have Cruelty, 9 of Swords.
Yeah, I also like the fact, I'm just reading what some of you are writing. I also feel like the name Jasmine, the flower that like draws you in. I'm just feeling like you don't even know, like if this is an energy that was never born before, like it doesn't have a name. It's giving you, it's creating an identity to connect with you. Like, oh, I'm Jasmine. I'm getting this like very strong, strong thing here with all of this energy. It's like sometimes I will say, like, yeah, there is a spirit by this name, and they need to. But I'm getting something totally different here. I'm getting this massive mass of all these like half fractured energies, like mixed together in a conglomeration, making this sort of magnet, and trying to, create these personal attachments with you by by saying like, oh, it's me, I'm so and so, it's me again. And yeah, manipulation. That's what I think it is. And I think that I I hate that we're getting to the end of the hour and I have to go soon. And I know that you're trying to look for help and you're not able to find it. So I just want to say like the biggest thing that I could say, just coming from my own intuition and my own understanding of this, of what's going on, and this is for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer, is that you need to get more in your body and step away from them and not mention them by name and not communicate with them and focus your attention on your like day-to-day mundane. I'm actually going to say get super mundane and break this like feeding, this energetic feeding that's going on between you two. Like get into your daily life, like maybe even like physically clean your house, like get into it and get into your body whatever way you can, like take a walk or whatever, to get wash some dishes, like feel it and start to, I do want to say, like ignore it, and even if you can somehow forget about it, because that's really the key. It's not just like thinking about it and ignoring it, but it's literally forgetting about it. If you have to watch a comedy show or I don't know what, or get busy about something, because what's happening is your attention is constantly going over to them, and that's feeding them your psychic energy.
Right. So apparently there was some things happening before she moved there on that land, because the guy she bought it from said he wouldn't come back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they led you, to a place that had more of that energy that they could draw on.
She claims that Jasmine is from Africa, I think she said.
Yeah, get on with living. Yeah.
Yeah.
In this situation,
So
I'm feeling that very strongly.
Yeah, we did talk about doing some. It's almost like part of her draw there was to heal the land, I kept thinking, and she needs to. But she's brought in shamans. She said they hold a healing circle. I'm looking through my questions here. I want to know, like, these markings that were placed on around the circle, in a circle.
You know what I'm getting? Like what's just keeps coming to me is that they're just doing random things for you to just pay attention to them more. And the more you pay attention to it and the more your mind goes there, the more they're feeding off of your attention. And then you're wondering, like, what are these marks? What do they mean? Why are they there? And I think it's just, who cares? Like, not who cares
we
to
gotta
you,
shift that.
to the spirits. I'm not saying it to you. I mean, like, stop playing with me. And actually, I'm gonna go about my business. I'm in my body. I'm embodied right now. That's a big like message that I feel like.
Right. Yeah. So I do believe there needs to be an energy shift. I believe that so tricksters, that came up earlier. Tricksters is definitely something that came out in the reading that I gave her. That there's definitely Hershey says it again. Yeah. So I had told her that there's a lot of trickster energy. There's accidents that has happened. And I felt like they mock it. They like to, it's like the toddler trips you and then they laugh about it. That's definitely something that came out in the reading that I gave her. But there's also, there's still some good energies there, Wolf, that are protecting you and your daughter. I got the strength card for that. That's it. Take that snake by the head. Reclaim your land, reclaim your house, reclaim your energy. And I just got called to say something about the lunar cycles. Use the lunar cycles. What was that?
Me, I actually got rid of the pictures off of my because yeah, it's too much attention.
Yeah. All right, so there's a lot of demonic energies. You need to stop communicating with them. Yeah, definitely. It's those shapeshifter energies, and like Amber said, they're going to pretend to be nice and pretend to be your friend. I mean, I still believe there's some
it's like a predator in a chat room. That's what I can liken it to. That's what it's like.
Yeah. So I made fun one time because she's got a large area, and it'd be a lot to put that salt around there. But I was teasing putting salt blocks randomly around the property. And then taking intentions and a spiritual light and connecting them all. You can even hold, quartz crystal, stand in the center of your property. You need to reclaim your property and reclaim your home. Hershey says she works with them a lot, and it's recognizing and salt blocks help because it's such a big area. There's no way you can buy sacks and sacks of blocks. But your house, you can pour salt around your house and in front of your doors, down by the windows where the windows are. Set some protective stones around there. Iron. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay.
You can do that. And then most importantly, after you do these things, like get back to mundane life.
Have a huge ceremony. I'd mentioned this before. What's she saying, Joji? Ring around the house and then another, and you work your way outward in prayer each time. Oh, I love that, Joe.
Yeah, like those catfish lovers. Yes.
What's that?
Yeah.
Like catfish lovers? It's not real. But I want to get back to this. Wolf needs first to have a one-to-one spiritual cleansing, removing attachments. So it won't work till after this has been gone. Correct. Otherwise, you're trapping it inside. But definitely start from the center of your house and work that out, and have your windows open, saying prayers, using smudge, using crystal, whatever you have, but like in a spiral, working your way out of the house to push the energies out. It's almost like how they tell us to treat all these fire ants. Start close to the home, pushing them out. So you're pushing them out instead of trapping them in. Okay. So, Wolf, do you have any questions? She's had to use them on farms, cleanse my life, supernatural black salt for a house, car parts. There you go. Make some cleaning solution out of holy water. Bless that water.
Yeah, start cleaning.
Yeah, definitely.
Stop acknowledging them. Get focused on something else so that emotional attachment, your attention goes somewhere else mundane and off of them. And then they'll start to deplete little by little, fade out back into the ether. Okay, for entertainment purposes only, let's pull some cards. Entertainment for advice for Wolf. What's the best advice we can give a wolf right now? What is the best advice we can give Wolf? Oops. It's too many. I say, stop playing with them. Because this is like a kid with a bat. Like, okay, let's play.
Yeah.
Don't play their
You're
game.
creating the conflict.
Don't play their game.
Creates conflict. Yeah. Yeah. You need to ignore them out of existence. Son of Cups of the North, Prince of Cups. That's nurturing your soul, the light within you. Fill your own cup. Fill your home with love and light, and that'll push them out. Be one of the ways of pushing them out.
Mm-hmm. I like that what Antoinette Tarot.
What's she saying?
And Miss Tarot D, like block them, no more attention. Yeah, and open those windows, doors when you cleanse with
said
smoke.
Earlier, open those windows and doors. Even when we're can't go away. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They say when you smudge, even at home, have a window open. It's pushing the bad out.
Yes, stop taking pictures of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
EVPs, everything. Just get rid of. Just you're gonna ghost them.
Exactly. Wah wah wah. Oh my goodness. We're a holy talisman. Keep your brain busy. Yeah, lots of music, things that make you happy, things that bring you joy. I swear I'm pressing on other people's conversations and the same one keeps popping up. Yeah, I really think you need to call back your shamans and help you cross them over. I hope this does help you, Wolf. A lot of fascinating pictures and some bad things, some good things.
Definitely the biggest thing that also someone said is that you are embodied here. You have the power. You're in the body, and that's what you're here for, your physical life.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So strengthen those physical connections with like live people and interests and laughter and your attention, and let that fade away. It will fade away. It will take a little bit of time, but it will fade away.
Yeah. And as I'm deleting these pictures here, I'm just very, very fascinating pictures you caught.
They are
the ectoplasm, the orbs, they're incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
As active, highly active.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like a volcano.
Time to get to work and say this house is cleansed.
Yes, this house is clean. Right?
Clean.
That's what you said. This house
is clean.
You never do it. Yeah, I love that line.
Wait, this house is clean.
Yes, that's better.
I just got tingles all over. Okay, well, it is 7:00. I really enjoyed this time finding out about these energies. The pictures were impressive.
They were.
We will still be in touch, Wolf, and try to help you get rid of these things. So we'll have another discussion, and everybody's rooting for you, and all in divine light that you have the strength. I put my card away already. You have the strength, you have it in you to remove these beings, and shield yourself each and every day. Shield yourself. So we've got, okay. So I appreciate each and every one of you coming in, Joe, Nancy, Hershey. Everybody.
And I just love what book Bewitched.
There she is.
That's super important. Yes, no blame. I see how you got there. No blame. Yes, no blame. and don't feel bad about it or whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Because it's
Because
not.
you have a light that they're drawn to, and you know, we're all fascinated with the paranormal, so I can
Oh
see
yeah,
how it could happen.
absolutely.
But you know, I agree with, because I used to have a whole lot of activity, and the more I interacted with it, it was all good. It was all positive. And then I got busy, work and all that stuff. And when I wasn't paying attention to them, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, I missed you guys. Where'd you go? So definitely, as you ignore them, as you try to go on moving into your life, put happy vibrations into that home, music, whatever makes you happy. Start redirecting your attention, and lots of love and light blessings for sure.
Yes, lots of love to you, and most important, like whether you
Like
find
off the
someone or
switch.
you can't right now, just get into your mundane life. That's gonna be the okay.
Most
You
definitely.
can start doing that right away. Right away.
Yeah. So, all right, Antoinette. Tony, thank you for coming. Tony is on my channel on Sunday. Tony created a tarot spread, a haunted house tarot spread. So everybody be sure to join us Sunday. I believe it's 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. So that's 4 or 5, depending on her time change. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So everybody bring your oracles, your tarot. Come join us on Sunday. We'd love to have you. See you there. It's an awesome spread. It's a lengthy spread.
Awesome. And it was great to meet you, Wolf, and so great to meet all of you that I have.
Yeah. You got anything coming up, Amber?
No, my channel's a little defunct right now.
It's on hiatus.
It's on hiatus, but there's tons of videos there. I have to put them back visible. And I'm in the middle of switching my channel to my own name and lots of stuff that I'm working on. So suddenly one day soon it will all like pop up and there'll be like a million things and you'll be like, whoa, where did this come from? And you'll know that I was very busy, even though you couldn't see it.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you being here and joining us on this investigation. And I wish we had the spirit box. That would have been fun.
I know, but I think everything
it wasn't meant to be, right?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. But anyway. All right, everybody. Amber, you hang tight, and I'm going to start my video. Many blessings to everybody. Happy eclipse.